Hi everyone, welcome back to Through Alchemy. So today's reading is going to be all about your person. This could be any person on your mind, crush, ex, soulmate, twin flame, whatever you refer to them as. We're going to find out how do they view you and your connection at this specific timeline. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, trust that there's a message in here for you. So we have 3 piles from the left to right. The first pile is yellow agate. The second pile is citrine. And the third pile is rose quartz. Pause if you need a little longer. Pick the one which calls your name the most. And I'm going to begin with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the yellow agate, this is going to be your reading. We're going to find out how does your person see you. I was about to say, like, how do they feel about you? We have acceptance, Valerian. This is a very Neptunian energy over here. Okay, we're not going to open this right now. I'm getting hesitancy on this person's end, maybe to reach out. I'm getting something like maybe this person has tried to run away from their feelings for you, and it's finally like they're putting an end to that in a way. Like they no longer can ignore that they have caught feelings or something like that, that there's love is what I'm hearing. I just heard like mythical creature or mystical creature. I'm sensing on a lot of anger. It's not because of you, but it can be directed towards you. There's a rejection wound over here. I'm going to take this card upright and this reverse. We have the Emperor. King of Swords in reverse. They might see you as someone who's quite stoic, okay? It's very funny because this person shows up in the exact same form. Like, I believe that they do the same things that they see in you. And I think that you both don't recognize that, maybe. Like, you know how maybe you think that this person is non-communicative and they could be aggressive and they could be rude and harsh sometimes, or they could just be stoic and they could be closed off and shut down. I feel like this is something that you don't see in yourself. Like the emotional unavailability or the fear of vulnerability is what I'm picking up. And with the Emperor, this sort of Aries energy gives me like you both, or at least this person, but I am getting a message from Spirit that you both are quite defensive personalities because of your childhood upbringing. I'm getting like PTSD, like maybe domestic or physical abuse, domestic violence, or maybe you've witnessed that happening to somebody and it's made you like there's some sort of like mind body spirit disassociation because of the Valerian card with 44, so mirroring number over here. But if you take a closer look, it's like this is a very important thing to understand when it's giving like the soul ascending, but there's cloud thundering underneath and there's a mice over here, looking at this pot for herbs, which is like what you call that, spice, for spices. Sorry, I don't know what you call it completely or correctly, excuse me. But it's some sort of like, a potion, a juice for life or something. So this person does see you as a force of happiness in their life. I was about to say source, but I said force. Force of happy. My God. Something about the both of you is probably like you don't completely understand the nature of this connection. It is quite triggering for you, and I think that I'm speaking for this person as well. But the thing is that they see you as someone that is very capable of being detached. Okay, they see you as someone who is um quite fixated on their own throne, and getting like achieving their own goals. Somebody that is a little bit stubborn, perhaps. Okay, and I'm hearing from spirit that this is not the only side to you, but then again, what I'm trying to convey to you is the only side probably they've experienced. Okay, so for few of you, I'm picking up denial on the fact that you don't know that you actually come across like that. Now, hey, this is a general reading. If that feels appropriate and you feel like that is you, and there's a teeny tiny bit possibility that that can be you, then that message does apply. Otherwise, don't take it, right? But I'm getting that there's nothing wrong with, I am not criticizing you. Okay, I feel that you are, you get defensive when somebody tells you you're defensive. I completely understand why you feel the way you do. But since I have to be honest, it's like this person understands that there's like this person thinks that you hide a lot, like, and I don't think it's like malicious. I think that this person sees that you hide your pain, and I get this sense of like a curiosity or like this inner knowingness that I know that you're hiding pain. I know that you can fool the world, but I know that you're hiding pain from me. Or you're just, yeah, I heard like you're hiding pain from me. Like they feel this sense of like you should tell them. I wanted to use the word obligation, but that's not the right word. I also got the word entitlement, but I don't know. They feel like, I'm getting the word camaraderie from spirit. Thank you, spirit. Spirit is very active in this connection because also after Neptunian energy over here, it's about psychic energies. So I wouldn't go to the stretch, jump the gun, and say that you have telepathic connection. You might or might not. I don't know. Um, Again, this person doesn't have a very presumptuous energy about you as well, is what I'm picking up with the way I'm iterating these things. I feel like this person is very like they don't watch tarot readings on you. I don't think that they're into tarot or whatever it is. I don't know, I could be wrong again, but I just feel like their opinion about you and how they see you is like based on what they're experiencing. So I'm kind of getting like I'm also hearing that song Blame It On Me. Blame It On Me. Like something about this person, I don't know why I'm getting this, but they still blame their ex for their defensiveness. And this person also feels like they see themselves in you in some shape or form. Like when they're happy with you, even you tend to open up like a flower, like you blossom around them. But that metaphor about sunflowers, actually it's not even a metaphor, it's like facts. When there's no sun out there, and sunflowers really need sun, photosynthesis and all that, they actually turn over to each other to give each other the life force. So I think that maybe you both are going through something difficult, or maybe your life is not panned out the way you want it to be, or you just something is happening. Okay, it's just not as smooth as it could be, let's put it that way. And I think that this person feels like the both of you can turn over to each other. So um I'm just getting like, this connection or any connection in your life is not just black and white. Like there's always gray areas, and I feel like as much as there's this stoicism between the both of you, I think that this person does remember, like, how do you say, like, hues in a picture. Like this person knows the hues of sweetness in your relationship with them. Like there is a level of camaraderie that I picked up, right? So we have the Knight of Swords over here. So there is a lot of like, this person thinks that this connection makes them introspect a lot. Okay, if you want to take a look at the card, excuse me, we have Nine of Pentacles. This person thinks that you make them question themselves a lot. Okay, you make them think about what they're doing in their life and why they're doing that. Especially I'm getting a tone of like, why are we so defensive, especially like this person. I think that even though this person sees these things in you, I feel like this person might be more fixated on their own reasons to be this defensive or closed off, as to what has happened to them in the past. That can also be signified by the Knight of Swords over here. I am also getting like this person, that's why I said, that there's anger over here on this person's end. It is not because of you, but it can be directed towards you sometimes. So when you don't do what this person wants you to do, it makes them spiteful. You probably would have noticed that. Free yourself, make the effort, and engagement. I saw this card. They see this connection as something that is gonna grow in their eyes. They see this as something that they want to grow. They want to plant. They want to water the plant. Okay. They see this as something that they want this to grow. Okay. They see you as someone that they're very focused on. It's like you deserve love. So this question is over there again. They think that you are very lovable, that you deserve all the good things in life, is what I'm hearing. I particularly feel, or I wonder if this. I'm going to flip this card now. Copper. So this is representative of Venus. Okay. We have Neptune and Venus over here. It's like they fantasize a lot about you, something that is also a method of escapism for this person. Pile number one, how they see this connection. They also, like with the Valerian card, it's like this person also thinks that this connection allows them to think about future possibilities which they have not really pondered upon. Like you bring that passion and excitement and enthusiasm with Copper and Venus over here. We have the Venus sign, right? This gives me like, there's a lot of like excitement as to kings exploring their sexuality with you, like exploring. I'm getting a lot of basically exploring their kinks that they have not really gotten to do that. This person also with the trust, like I'm getting a lot of sexual energy, like safe words, wordplay. I don't know why I said that. Foreplay, excuse me. Maybe you guys are sapiosexual and wordplay comes in handy, or like just flirting, and like they think of you as someone that's quite fluent. And with the Venus and you deserve love, like they see you as someone, as an opportunity to finally give themselves what they deserve. Okay, so I'm seeing that we started off with such surface level description from this person's end, where it was very unilateral. I don't know how does that fit spirit. Like it was very surface level, let's put it that way. Now I feel like it's more like getting, I don't know, it's like a symbiotic relationship over here. With the Venus, I can definitely see that, because it's a give and take. That's why I said like symbiotic, like it's, you both help each other, and it's more like you love each other in the ways that you want to be loved. So understanding love languages, I feel like this person sees this connection honestly as, I say that opportunity is in a way to describe the blessing that they have gotten in life, to really just phenomena, and separate their idea of what love, and especially trust. I couldn't place the card trust over here. Now I see how this fits, because it's almost like this person has not been able to really separate their past from their idea of love, and I see that this connection is helping them heal that. So a pretty big thing, right? See, we have bottom of the deck, reflection, grief, and meander. So they have been lost for a while. I think that you already know that. I'm getting that this connection has not been the easiest on you, also receiving their passive aggression towards you, because they have been pouring out all their past baggage into this connection. I do sense this energy of like feeling sometimes grateful on their end, also sometimes feeling like, you know, they're taking you for granted. Okay, I have to be honest. And um I see that this person, you know, gets lost in their thoughts again. This is giving me Neptunian energy with Venus. Like they have this thing where right now they're not doing much about it. But I can tell you one thing, that, you know, it's also because they're still grieving their past situations. They're not over it. So it's almost like, you know, when your hand is full of shit, how you gonna accept a new gift? I know that was the most stupidest um metaphor that I could explain that with, but I'm just trying to tell you, like, their heart is full of gunk right now. How can they open it up to receive new love, or like, you know, goody things? Like, I hope that makes sense. Okay, I tried. So I'm gonna conclude this reading with a few channeled messages from this person. So I am using my own self-curated oracle deck. If you wish to book a personal reading, or any other services that I offer, information is given down below in the description box. So Spirit actually wants me to do that thing where I put out 3 cards, like a mini pick a card in your reading. So all the messages can definitely apply to you. But to make it a little bit more precise for you, I'm going to put out 3 random cards. So we're going to make it 1, 2, 3. You can pause and I'm going to open these out for you. The bottom of the deck we have, I'm scared if I let you in too much, you won't love me for who I am. I feel a very big like trust issue or betrayal wound that's happening over here, or being ripped open. Okay, so pile number 1, I am taking accountability. So I feel like this is more like of understanding like where their anger is coming from, misdirected anger that they can't spill onto you is what I'm picking up. Pile number 2, option number 2, you are my true counterpart. This bond can't be replaced. So there's again that fondness, the gratitude that I spoke about. And pile number 3, we have intense chemistry like I've never felt it with anyone else. So this is that, I spoke about that energy where it's like, you know, they have a lot of enthusiasm to explore this connection, to explore you, to explore their sexuality with you. So pile number 1, this was your reading. I'm going to leave it here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I'm gonna see you guys in another one. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose the Citrine, this is going to be your reading. I'm hearing imperfections are beautiful. Something about that. I'm gonna open this card first. Venus. So you or your person could have Libra or Taurus in their charts. Heavy emphasis on Taurus over here. It's almost like this person feels. I'm seeing a masculine energy running in the color red. It's almost like this immediate reflect. I'm also having repulse. Getting that this person could be quite artistic, or they see you as quite artistic, right? It could be the both of you. As some sort of intertwining. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Something that is. I'm getting very soulmatey energies over here. Whatever you resonate with, but I sense something special over here between the both of you. I think, relatively speaking, this could be also your person that senses something special between the both of you. We have nettle, action. So this is. I'm seeing like I'm picking up on Mercury energy through this card. There's like some sort of like crystal element with a snake over here. It's a very huge fat snake with a plant growing around. I'm getting a lot of, yeah, this looks like Martian energy, not Mercury, but, and we have the Pluto and the Mars sign over here as well. But I'm picking up on Mercury because like I got this gush of energy, like this person has to tell you something, or maybe they like to talk to you a lot, or I'm also getting that you talk a lot. You're quite an opinionative, expressive personality. Trust. I got this in pile number one. I did hear from Spirit to take it back. This person can also think that you're an impulsive person. Some shape or form, your communication style, sometimes they think it's expressive, but sometimes it is immature. Like maybe you burst out at times, you have trigger points, getting to know each other. Yeah, that's why I feel like this person is understanding what aches you with passion. No shit, Venus, like attraction is at an all-time high in this connection, and for your person as well. With the true love, I think that, I spoke about something special that this person picks up on. Definitely plays out in their mind quite a lot, is what I'm hearing. I'm picking up on Neptune in energy. Maybe you have watched pile number one. I don't know, but there's an overlapping energy, or I'm feeling like somebody is gonna watch that as well. But with the Martian energy, that's why I said I saw a masculine energy running in red, which is again like Martian energy. It's like dominance and pursuit. And with the nettle action, this brings out this person, they see that you bring out their divine masculine in a way. And with Venus, I'm going to explain this. With the nettle, it's sort of like this energy where you feel with action, of course, and the Mars and the Pluto, it's almost like this natural primal instinct to protect, pursue. And with Venus, it's like nurturance. So how this person sees you as someone that is very assertive with their boundaries. Like you care about yourself and your loved ones a lot. Like being in your inner circle is a blessing. You really care about your, like, loyalty. Yes, thank you, Spirit. Loyalty is a very big thing for you. They see you as a loyal person. And I think that they see this connection as something with the nettle plant, like almost like there's attraction, right, with the Venus, in correlation with the two cards that we have. And with that attraction, like you touch it, like a touch me not plant, and there's inflammation. Like I get that is the metaphor, but what I get through that is that, this person feels like this attraction, or this connection comes at the cost of some sort of reaction within the both of you. Like the intensity, how they say, like, deeper the love, deeper the fear. So, like you both really touch each other in parts where you might have thought that you have healed, or you might have even not known that they exist. Like there are these fears. And I feel like with the citrine, there could be confidence issues, self-esteem issues, separation. This could be a separation pile, okay? Heart-to-heart conversations. So give your relationship a chance. I feel like this person feels like you are somebody worth fighting for, is what I'm hearing. Now, whether they do that or not, that's not the point. I'm just saying, like, they see that in you. How you interpret that or what is happening over here is nothing I can really comment upon, okay? But I see that, this person definitely sees that in you. Like you are a loyal person, you deserve it all. And I heard the thing in the beginning, right? Like imperfections are beautiful. I'm picking up on the initial Z, U, P, H, M. Forgiving and learning. So they see this as a connection that, you release and you heal your past. As you release and heal your past, you experience more love in your present moment. So when they want to experience you, let your friends help you. Like they think that you are a helping medium in their life. And love yourself first, they do think that you care about yourself a lot. And I feel like through this connection, how they see it is like it's teaching them how to respect themselves more. And maybe they have thought that they're not worthy of being in a commitment or being loved by someone. Like there are things that with the solar plexus citrine have been highlighted over here. And I think that this person is beginning to understand, like, um I'm almost getting like they want to go by the book for you again, that protect, pursue kind of an energy, especially if you're feminine. Doesn't have to be, but it's like they want to lock it down is what I'm hearing. They want to, with the Venus and then the nettle action, this gives me a quite a promising energy, or like some sort of authority. I think that this person projects that impulsive behavior onto you. Like if they see you as being impulsive, I think that they are also like that. That's why I picked up on this. I'm getting the sign, like they're intertwined, like fingers crossed. I mean, this is also like a superstition, like I hope things work out. So they see this as something that they desperately want, because they see this as like true love for themselves. um but then again, they feel like there's a catch to this. Like they also feel like you're too good to be true for them. Did you guys please help me connect with pile number two's energy? How do they see them and their connection? Seven of Swords in reversed. A connection that highlights their own ways of self-sabotage. Okay, a connection that deeply highlights their ways of self-sabotage, that makes them question what they're doing. Why are they pushing love away, and how are they people pleasing? So sometimes when this person needs to draw a boundary with you, um they see that they need to, they feel guilty for doing that when they need time for themselves. I heard the word demanding. So, see, I am not saying that there's anything wrong with wanting your partner to be there for you or whatever it is. And I don't know what's your equation with this person, but there are ways in which your inner child projects onto the other person, and it's too much. And I'm saying that when this person also does that. So, there are people pleasing tendencies which come through, which are born through, your issues of abandonment. So, you both are learning how to love yourself first in this connection, how to not really base everything upon attraction, because there's a very there's a spiritual connection I'm picking up over here, and it's a very strong draw towards each other, which doesn't mean that you allow the other person to just walk all over you. You know what I'm saying? So what else? But with Venus, there's one thing for sure. They find you very physically beautiful, and I think that with Venus, it's not just about a physical beauty, but it's your aura. There's something about your aura and your skin. I'm picking up your skin. You might have face moles, hair. So basically very aphrodisiac, feminine, fertile looking, supple. You know what I mean. Like it's a very feminine physique that you have if you're a woman. And if you're a man, you might have really soft features. You could be quite tall. Like I'm getting very Greek, what's the word, relevance over here. Thank you, Spirit. And you have a very primal look to you if you're a man. A very masculine chest, a lot of beard, facial hair. Maybe you're into sports and all that. There's a lot of description about physical features over here, which somehow maybe you're each other's type or you're not. It just I heard like it hits the spot. Hierophant. See, I spoke about Taurus energy. Thank you, Spirit. So this is again Venus energy. We have like learning about yourself and understanding what you're doing. So this connection, in another word, makes them look at their programming. It is painful for them. I'm not gonna lie. It does make them question a lot of things that they tend to do in their day-to-day life to run away from love or romantic connections, or how their lifestyle has shaped into that. Okay, I'm gonna take this card up, right? We have fulfillment, 9 of Cups. Wow. Again, like there is something where this person wants to, lock you down or make you theirs forever. I'm getting that energy where it's like, I just heard send me your address. It's also like with Venus, they wanna pamper you, take action in this connection. I do sense a little bit of like, I don't know why I keep getting pain in my heart chakra. So it's like the closer they come to you, maybe there's a push and pull over here, which is quite understandable because like again with this very closely linked intertwinedness sister. I don't know what I did over there. I mean, I'm just trying to make a word that doesn't exist, but it's like this intertwined energy over here is so overwhelming. Where they can't run away from you and they have to learn what they have to learn in order to be with you, and this is something that they find difficult. And I'm not saying it as difficult that they don't want it, but it is, good enough. Like that honk was a confirmation. It is good enough to drench them in their emotions. Like it's, it really occupies them a lot. It's a process of like they get overwhelmed with their emotions, then they have to go through the fire to purify themselves, metaphorically speaking. They have to burn that part of themselves to give your relationship a chance. If you see the sequence of this is 9 of Cups, what I said, like they dwell in those emotions that come up from their childhood or their past. And then with the Hierophant, we have the burning hand over here, the candle, which is like love yourself first, close to unrequited love, which is like you gotta learn where you gotta put yourself first, and like where you have picked up on societal notions that don't help you anymore. And 7 of Swords is a good indication that this person wants to work on themselves, or they see that it's required to work on themselves to make this connection work with you. So they clearly have I would say a good understanding of what this connection is or how it works in a way. Like they have to work on themselves. With religious factors, again, this gives me like conditioning. How do you separate yourself from other human beings? What discrimination, or I would say rather like differentiation, are you doing to say that you are not worthy of that person or they are not worthy of your love? What I'm saying in very simple terms, it just means where are you discriminating yourself, because any judgment you have towards another is the judgment that you have towards yourself, right? So what else? Deluge. I am telling you, there's a lot of crying, purging, scorpionic energy with Pluto again. It's all about drastic changes. 9 of Swords energy, like it is, I'm not gonna lie, it is heavy duty for this person, if you know what I mean. But then again, they can't escape it, is what I keep hearing. Pile number 2. So the SU as someone that is like, they have to work a lot on themselves to have this connection. Let's be real, I think, even you have to. What this is, it is what it is, what I'm hearing. I'm going to use my self-curated oracle deck for love messages, and if you wish to get messages from this or any other services that I provide, every information that you might need is given down in the description box below. So I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna place out 3 cards just for a little bit more precision. You can pick out 3 of these amongst 3 of these, whichever feels like the strongest that calls your name. And apart from that, all 3 are in your reading, so they still go, but just for a little bit, more stronger confirmation. So I'm gonna place 1, 2 and 3. So you can pause if you need a little longer. I'm going to begin off with pile number 1. We have, I can't bear the pain of being apart from you. So maybe there's a separation happening over here. Bottom of the deck we have, I want to heal from my rejection wounds. So the timing of it, right? This person and you are healing rejection wounds, where you reject love, and how you have to like feel the emotions and go through the karmic fire, burn it out, and then understand how do you reject yourself in love, right? So the second pile we have, no one's got my attention, is still the one I desire. So I told you, it's not just about your physical beauty, even though there is class apart, is what I'm hearing. You're very elegant, but this person is wanting to let you know that there's nobody else that they feel like this with. So it's almost like their heart aches for you. And the third pile, I feel so much more safer in the purity of love because of you. Such a cute it's such an overwhelming thing to hear that somebody feels like love is safe because of you, because the kind of abuse or the people that they've interacted with have really tainted their perception of love, but you revive that. You are beautiful. In simpler terms, with the Venus energy, you are very beautiful and worth it for them. Okay, pile number 2, this was your reading. I'm going to leave it here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below, and I'm gonna see you guys in another one. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the rose quartz, this is going to be your reading. So I want to flip the archetype first of all. Silver. I get an energy that this person tends to become, or is intimate, I think tends to become is the right word. So there's a fluctuation, a friction. I feel like this is an ongoing thing between the both of you. I don't know where you are at in physical reality with this person, but there's still, I'm getting like maybe an energetic connection over here. And it's very much possible because I get the energy of like this being a past person as well. That doesn't have to be the case, but just giving you more, options. I think that with silver, this is the energy of something like you have to keep polishing it because it gets tarnished. And this gives me the metaphor of growth. You're a very growth oriented person over here. You're always going to water yourself. I get so emotional when I say that because this person sees something in you that is remarkable, is what I'm hearing. Okay, it's giving me the butterfly, or it's not even like butterfly, but it's just like you keep growing. You always keep growing. There's this confidence. I'm hearing like this selfishness, this relentless and ruthlessness to leave anything and everything behind. Maybe this person knows you pretty well, or they just have an understanding like you're gonna always keep moving on in life. And I feel like this is a lot about spiritual, emotional, mental. I feel like it's more like spiritual quotient. Like you're here to, is there something about you, like I'm hearing earth angel, I'm picking up on heavy Capricorn energy, so they are very ambitious. This person sees you as somebody that's very ambitious, and you bring out the ambition within them, but for some reason I get this energy that they see themselves as beneath you in some shape or form. Okay, I'm just going to flip the card. Paw de Arco. This is number 7. Number 7 is such a spiritual number, but this is such a beautiful card. This is metamorphosis, and this is all about the growth, right? That I said. Thank you, Spirit. I get reminded of Kali Ma. She's a Hindu goddess. She's the goddess of destruction, in fact. So beautiful. And she has shed skin. There's a uterus. There's also like a menstrual cycle going on, which does give me the lunar cycle. Oh yeah, the silver is related with lunar cycle. This is moon and Pluto again. Drastic changes, a very high magnitude over here. And I don't know, do you call these the tulips? But they do look like a little bit of resemblance with the vagina, where it's like it's growing. And this person thinks that however you are, you probably are a thick built woman, and if you're a man, you're quite huge, but there's something about you, if not physically, there's something that's very huge about you spiritually. I think that intimidates other people. Like this person knows something about the world that I don't know. And with the metamorphosis, if this card has to come out in a shadow attribute, means like a reversal, this would mean that somebody who's stuck in their limiting beliefs, so they see you as someone that works on themselves to improve their mindset to attract what they desire in life, and you're very soft about it. That's the thing about it. I feel so like surprised and enthusiastic and like excited, because it's like when a kid gets a new toy, and I'm just giving you a reference, okay, it doesn't mean that you're a toy, but it's just like this person has not come across a person like you. It's very exciting. It's like a breath of fresh air, right? Thank you, Spirit. So I feel like you don't take offense about a lot of things because your mind is quite vast. Like you are to an extent, you'll always keep discovering this, with the silver metaphor, that you'll have to keep discovering these conditionings that you have and criticisms that you face, and perhaps what you take closely to your heart. But I think that you have a great sense of humor. You can laugh at jokes on yourself, is what I'm hearing. And I think that that shows a lot of confidence, like an inner confidence in you. um, I am hearing that it's not always like that. Like, you also have areas or moments or phases where you feel down about yourself, where you just feel like, hey, you know what if I'm not worth that person? So I think that there is a fair share of mirroring over here, but not to the extent that you would expect. Like, I think that you are, I don't know, spirits are true. Spirit is telling me that you are spiritually more advanced than this person. This gives me typically that quote where it's like, people come in my life to see what real love is, and I come in people's life to show them what real love is, and they come in my life to teach me what self love is. So, this is what I'm seeing. You are a giver at heart, but I don't see loose boundaries over here. Pile number three, I see somebody that is quite evolved. It doesn't. It's not about your age. Definitely, I see that it's about how willing you are to work on yourself. This is going to be in reverse. You have the Hermit in reverse, Virgo. Spirit, what is this about? I need a clarifier for this. What does the Hermit in reverse mean? Okay, I'm gonna take the middle card in reverse. So we have, ooh, the Chariot, the World, Cancer, almost all signs with the World, and we have the Eight of Wands. So this person relatively sees this connection as a medium through which they're being taught their own dark and light attributes. I just heard voila. Like, this is the gist of it, perhaps. I'm getting the lunar. The lunar represents a lot of change. I'm hearing South Node. Like, this person thinks that you came into their life. You came into their life to teach them, where they're being reckless with the Hermit Virgo energy in reverse, where you're not thinking about what are the consequences of your choices. And I think that they see this or saw this connection. I keep getting like this could be a past tense energy, but nevertheless, I feel like they think that, we have soulmates. So they did feel something very strong over here. I did pick up on this energy in the beginning, that maybe this was a very casual thing, a situationship, perhaps a hookup, or something that was very passionate based and passion based, and like later on you guys caught feelings. That could be a scenario for a few of you. That's why I feel like I'm giving you options where it resonates, where it fits. And I think that this person has also pondered a lot upon where do they fit in your life and you fit in their life. There has been a question on the table, because I see that with the Chariot energy, the merging of dark and light attribute, this person has been blinded, because like this connection has pushed them into an awakening or a questioning method, where they're in their life, where they're questioning, where do I really want to go, because it's put a halt in their life. I don't know how much do you know about this, but I definitely sense somewhere where your person feels like, with the World in reverse in the Chariot, they need to figure out where they want to go with the Eight of Wands, so that they can figure out where do they want to go. Okay, what I just said, literally means like with the Chariot energy, Cancer, you need to figure out what are your real needs, not what you're feeding yourself, what your ego is feeding you. You kind of have to go blind with what you see on the 3D level to go inside and understand like, what is my soul desiring. So I'm hearing like, in my lane there's no traffic. Like, this person might have been pursuing something that is not for them, or they might have been doing something that is not like them. They might have been behaving like somebody that's not them. Like, they could have lost themselves in trance. I'm hearing in trance. So I feel like with the silver and the paw de arco, this really gives me this energy where this person is some shape or form, like this menstrual vagina really gives me like shedding of skin, because like you come to a full circle of like ovulation, or somewhere, I'm sorry, I don't know the exact terminologies, but it's like, you come to a full circle by the end of the month, and then you have to shed that out, like something about, again, which represents with the silver. It's about, polishing the tarnish, and then it's about lunar energy that I pick up with the moon, and then the Pluto over here, which is giving me like, you learn how to release yourself and shed yourself. So this connection, they see as something that is facilitated massively in their growth, and it has been doing that. Something about you is also very correlation with this powerful force of life, that if this person, I have to be with pile number, or if I want to, let's just say that I have to change, I have to be as strong as them, I cannot be comfort ridden, let's just put it like that. And yeah, there's a huge clarity over here. The way they see you is, it's not that I don't have things to say about you, pile number 3, but there's a lot about you're a force to be reckoned with, and I don't want to elaborate on that and feed you sugary adjectives to make you understand and gloat your ego. I just want you to really understand that you are a powerful person, and you will realize that within your own time, because I think that you're still going through this process of understanding your self-worth. But I think that it's not that you're not there, it's not that, don't take away from your progress that you've already made. Okay, you've come a long way, and that's the reason why certain people are so they look up to you as a spiritual teacher for them. Like, they look up to you because, and I say that because, like, they look up to you as to how is this person coping up with or had coped up with the mediocrity in their life, and now they're acing for excellence in their life. Like, how do they want to, how are they pushing through it? Let's just be real, change is scary. And how much pain it takes to release every part of you every time you're shedding skins. And that's why I got the reference of goddess Kali Ma. She is the god of she destroys things. And I feel like often there's this anger where if you violate her boundaries, if you disrespect her, she gets very furious, and she will basically burn everything that comes in her way. So I'm seeing that you are relentless and ruthless. That's what we circle back to, right? Like I said, thank you so much, Spirit. Now we circle back, right? So we circle back to the thing that I spoke about, that they see that you were ruthless about anything that is gonna be remotely harmful or toxic. Let's just put that word out there. Yeah, I'm feeling it. You put anything that's toxic, and toxic in the way I feel is like decay. You want to stay in stagnancy. Okay, you're not going to be a part of my life. You can't get with me. Beat it is what I'm hearing. Like, you are very relentless. You're going to figure out what's required for you. You're going to figure out whether it works for you or not, and you're going to fucking swoosh from there, is what I'm getting. Like, you have a very badass energy, and I mean that in the sense that you are ruthless in the way where there's friends, there's feelings, there's family, there's relationships, but once you just stop working on yourself, it's like, I'm not going to drive the whole vehicle by myself, so you got to get off it. So I'm seeing that you're not carrying dead weight in your life. I see this person sees you selfish and ruthless in a manner where it is the right word to describe you, and I don't mean that with a negative connotation. I mean that when you're a giver, like you have to be ruthless in places where you're not going to get the same energy back. So this person, that's why I can pick up on this past energy, where it could have been that you've cut them off, and they see you as someone that will always keep growing. And there's something about your needs, like, what you want, and if you're not getting that from another person, bye bye boo, is what I'm hearing. So very interesting energy, and I don't even feel like in a way where I'm trying to like gas you up. That's what I feel like. I'm not trying to boost your ego by telling you that you do all of this, and I don't mean to do that. I want to let you know that they are fearful of your energy. You're very strong. You have a very strong dark feminine energy that I pick up over here, which is relentless, which is like, I will not let anybody take me for granted. So maybe it takes you a little while, but when you realize there's a lot of anger over here, into powering, into channeling it, into leveling up. So not all anger is bad, and I see that you use that anger to better yourself, honestly. I'm gonna pull out a few more cards. Let's see how do they see this connection in terms of you, because there's been a lot of like description about you as a person. Wisdom, something to learn from, of course, darling. An obstacle. So they see that it's not open for them or something, like they see obstacles in this. I'm gonna shuffle another card to see what kind of obstacle do they think there is. What is the obstacle for them? Pile number 3. What do they see as an obstacle? I'm seeing their darkness, like how they just want to remain stuck in their self-rejection. See, unrequited love. They want to be around you. They think they're only good for like a sneaky link, to be very honest, when it comes to you. You might have not known that this person got feelings for you. That's why I got the reference of situationship. That's why I feel like, you know, they didn't tell you, because like they think that you would not want them. With the Hermit, like you would be reckless with their heart, or they rejected themselves. They didn't give you the choice to choose or make that decision. Instead, they rejected themselves. So this is also a pattern that they're probably picking up upon, and I feel like it's not there yet. But for a few of you, I don't know if you've been involved with this person for years or you had been, they do realize that they mess things up for themselves by hook or crook. So I'm gonna use my own self-curated oracle deck. If you wish to book a few personal messages through this, or you know, any other service that I provide, all the information you will need is in the description box. I did a thing for previous piles. We're going to place 3 cards, make them piles. You can pick from 1, 2 and 3. Nevertheless, all messages apply, because you know you chose this pile just to make to add a little fun and, you know, precision over here. But bottom of the deck we have, you are so different, I'm very curious about you. So they're still there, like there's a curiosity cat that never goes away, because you know what it is, because you're always changing. You know, you're like, you can't figure yourself out. There are people who are dying to get to know you. Pile number 3. So the first pile, we have the spiritual intensity of our connection, scares my mind. So this person could have ran away, bolted, ghosted, or whatever they did. Is also because they could not stop with, they got addicted to you. Because you're so different, and it's because you're like a, I don't know, lack for a better word, self-generator. You're connected to the source, so you just know how to bring that life back for yourself and just keep doing that for yourself. I'm getting this mandala energy for some reason on the cards, like maybe you draw or you doodle. This person really likes that. Pile number 2, we have, when I feel like I've shown you too much, I pull back. I'm scared of being taken advantage of. I feel like if you're involved with this person, or there's something like that, this person is slow moving, because they're still dealing with wounds of rejection, rejection wound, and they're scared that you're going to look at their shadow attribute, because like in between these cards I just saw this the horse, which is the black one, and I just heard the bishop. So the bishop moves adjacently, if I'm not wrong. Okay, I could be wrong, but there's something about like the spirit giving me the reference about like maybe this person is noticing their self-sabotaging patterns. There's a lot of over here like awareness, like wisdom. With they have definitely gained something to this connection, enlightenment to their own behaviors and their limiting beliefs, especially with the first card, which was Por de Aco. So pile number 3, we have you're so beautiful, I love your face, body, mind and soul. I told you this is not just about your physical beauty. I told you this is not just about, I could say things about your physical beauty, but it's about your energy that exudes and speaks a lot for itself, right? So pile number 3, this was your reading. I hope this was helpful. I'm going to leave it here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information, personal readings is given down below, and I'm gonna see you guys in another one. Bye.